Welcome back, card family. Yankees Jets fan 71 back with another video. So I did some shopping yesterday. I actually went to a card show. Got myself a nice stack of cards over here to show off. Went to a book fair. I was actually expecting to find, books, baseball books, other books that I'm of my interests, like, music and stuff like that. And didn't find really much of that, but I found a nice little stack of Yankee yearbooks. So let's go and flip through the yearbooks first. Now, I've always wanted to collect yearbooks years ago, and I was collecting yearbooks in the 80s and the 90s. When I would go to the games, I'd make sure to pick up a yearbook and hold on to it. Of course, those yearbooks are long gone. So, and I've always thought maybe one day, I'm not a big fan of collecting magazines and stuff like that like I used to, because it take a lot of room up. If I'm gonna do a Yankees yearbook run, I'd probably have to buy a long box that's normally for comics, bag and boards, to protect them. So I'm not sure that's a rabbit hole I really want to go down. There are other things I want to concentrate more on in my collecting, like vintage pennants, pins, of course, always my bobbleheads and the cards. So I'm not 100% sure, but for the price I paid for each book, which was $2 a book, couldn't go wrong. So really quickly, I picked up the 92 yearbook. Picked up the 1990 yearbook. Donnie Baseball, of course, is on the cover of both of those. Picked up the, what year? Oh, the 89 with the memorabilia on the cover also, which is pretty cool. Even got a Knicks yearbook, the 93-94 New York Knicks yearbook. It's going to be interesting to flip through. Picked up the 1994 yearbook. Reggie right there, and Gehrig and Ruth, DiMaggio, Berra, Mantle. And some pictures of former... I'm taking a wild guess that these are pictures of the Yankee championship teams on the cover. And back in 1994, this was already $9. I think it's like 20 at the stadium now, so I prefer to get them cheaper if I find them. Now this one is from 1995. Has a little bit of a, well, not a little bit, a major crease at the corner, but again, $2. Not going to complain about it. If I'm really going to start digging into yearbooks, then I might just replace this one at some point. But for now, this is a reader. Babe Ruth hits 100. Love it. Okay, now let's take a look at the cards. I can do this without knocking everything over. So basically, the first card wasn't a card show. It was a mail day that I didn't do a video for because I wanted to wait until I got more cards, and it's just one card. I picked up this this 2000 Donruss, rather, Gridiron Kings Chad Pennington for the Pennington PC, numbered to 2500. Like I said before, I would like to get into more Pennington, get back into collecting Pennington, so that way I have a Jets PC guy to collect. He was my favorite quarterback at the time when I was I still really watched the Jets, but for a while he was a PC guy, and I had stopped collecting him a while back. So maybe I'll just start getting back into picking up his cards again. Now this card show, the rest are all from the card show. The card show was lacking hockey, very little basketball, mostly baseball, football, and Pokemon. Of course, the Pokemon is now a big thing. It's weird when I go to card shows and I see 10-year-olds carrying metal Halliburton briefcases with their Pokemon cards in it. To me, it's more about the money, the value rather than the collecting for fun. And I was having this discussion with one of the dealers. They were talking about grading cards and stuff like that, and how expensive it's gotten. And that chimed in. I was like, this is why I don't grade. I don't grade my cards because I'm not looking to sell them. I am looking to collect them and keep them. So that's my, always been my thoughts on grading. I think there's only like one card that I would consider grading, and that's the Ruth autograph, just so I have it safe and encapsulated. But we'll see. We'll see what I want to do with that. But it's safe, to put away, so I'm not worried about that card. Okay, enough yammering. Let's take a look at the cards. Picked up this Monopoly Patrick Ewing for the Ewing PC. Hopefully I don't have that card already. I know I don't have this Ewing. This was the Donruss Elite Series Ewing. It's not numbered or anything. Added a new Brunson card to the PC. This silver Prism card. Don't have that one. Picked up a Tyler Kolek. It was in a quarter box. It was one of the only Knicks that was in the quarter box, so I picked it up and love the shine on this card. And it's, you know, color matching with the blue. So that was definitely a reason to pick that up. Not my favorite Knick, but I picked him up anyway. This Bowman Chrome Mikal Bridges. Again, quarter box, so that's why I grabbed them. I believe the rest are all Yankee cards. Picked up this Anthony Volpe Sparkle. Picked it up because of the blue color match for the Yankees. Not a big Volpe fan. I wouldn't even consider myself a Volpe fan at all. Just don't like that he is not that he won the Gold Glove this first year and he's been regressing defensively and offensively. Personally, for Yankees, are going to keep him, in my opinion. His spot should be second base. Don't re-sign Jazz this year. Bring up Lombard to play short and move Volpe to second. And if Volpe fails there, then get rid of him. I mean, the kid's only 25 still, so let's see what he does. Picked up another color match. Grabbed this Ron Guidry Cracked Ice Blue Prism. Love this card. I, again, hate the fact that there's no logo, but what are you going to do? It's still a beautiful card. So I added that to the PC along with this blue Cracked Ice also. Bowman Chrome with Austin Wells. Austin Wells right now is in the same boat with me as Volpe. He's good defensively, even though he let past couple of games he's let a couple of balls slip past him and not look where they were or reacted too late. But he's a good framer. He has a nice arm, but he's not hitting either, and that's a problem. Yankees need some more production out of the catcher spot. Picked up this Cam Schlittler rookie card from Topps. Picked up a George Lombard Bowman's Best. Not really a prospector, so I have very few cards of these guys before they become Yankees. That's because I learned my lesson in the 2000s when I was prospecting, and none of those guys either turned out any good, and I had a lot of cards that pretty much didn't fit my collection back in the day when I had them still. The one guy I do regret not prospecting on, especially when his stuff was at his lowest, was Judge, because for a while Judge was not considered a prospect. He was striking out too much in the minors, much like Spencer Jones is now, or was before they called him up. And his cards crated. I could have gotten a Judge autograph from Inception off of eBay for less than $20 back then, and I should have jumped on that, but what are you gonna do? Picked up this Flair Bernie Williams. Picked up this Top Stadium Club Cody Bellinger. Don't have a lot of Cody in my collection. Like to start adding some more. For the Mantle PC, picked up this Schneider Mantle card. For the Thurman Munson PC, this is the 1970 reprint. The problem is with this is that there was two players, not just, there was Thurman and one other player. I can't remember who the other player was. So this will just, instead of going into that 1970 slot to cover for this card, I'll just put this in the Thurman Munson PC. It's not their whole card. Still missing a player. Picked up this Pettit. If I have this in the Pettit PC, this will go into the Yankees team set. Picked up a couple of Ben Rice cards. Got this Bowman rookie paper. And I got the Hobby Night from last year. Rice, I'm not sure if I already have this card though. Picked up a couple of Mariano for the Mariano PC. This Victory and this Stadium Club. Green background. So I'm not sure if this is the green version. Do they even say it in the back? No, they don't. Or if it's just the chrome version of the grass behind them, which is what I really think it is. Picked up a couple of Jeter for the Jeter PC. Got this Allen and Cooper, no, Allen Cooper, sorry, Allen and Ginter Derek Jeter, and picked up this 35th anniversary Jeter card for the Jeter PC. For the Garrick PC, picked up a couple of cards here. Like this one. I've always loved that jacket. I wish the Yankees would bring it back. I'm sure you could buy it if you look hard enough, if they have a company that remakes these. I think maybe Ebbett Flannels, because I don't think Mitchell Ness has these. So if you really want a jacket like that, you'd have to really do some digging. Weird, I bought a couple of Jose Canseco Yankee cards, probably because they were in the quarter bin. I was just looking to load up. Picked up a couple of Roger Maris for the Maris PC. Got this mini Allen and Ginter. The regular back, I believe. And I'm not sure what this product is. I think it's Museum Collection, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. I see it now, the MC right there. So this is a Museum Collection Roger Maris card. Fancy schmancy. And I got a full-size Allen and Ginter. Regular back. Picked up a couple of Dave Winfield. Not sure if I already have this Donruss. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a Fleer one. I'm not sure if I already have this Fleer, but if I do already have it in the Winfield binder, then I'm going to just stick that in the team set, because I'm going to start building up those Donruss and Fleer team sets as well. And here's an 85 Donruss Winfield and an 82 Winfield Donruss card. And this one, I think I already have this card in the team set, so I have to look to see if I have it in the Winfield binder. He's in my favorite Yankees binder. He's not in the Monument Park because the Yankees never retired his number or never gave him a plaque. And he was a major part of those 80s teams, so I think it's still hard feelings with him and the Steinbrenner family, and that's why he hasn't gotten it. And plus the way he left New York was not under the best circumstances. A couple of Yogi Berras. Got a Allen and Ginter Yogi. I love these cards. The Autumn Tales collection. Got the leaves over here with a vintage photo of the player. That's a pretty sweet card. That's going in the Yogi section in the Yankee Hall of Famer binder. Got a bunch of Mike Schmidt for my Mike Schmidt PC. These were all in the quarter binder. That Upper Deck is a nice card. I always love the old school Philly uniforms. My favorite ones, though, are the powder blue Philly ones that they wore with these. I believe those were the road uniforms at the time. And I like when I see the Phillies bring them out, like this one right here. If I don't normally wear jerseys of other players from teams that are not Yankees, but there are two that I would consider. This jersey would be the one I would probably buy if I was going to be a Schmidt. If I was going to wear a Schmidt jersey, the other would be a Clemente jersey. I would wear. I would probably do a Clemente jersey first before I do a Schmidt, though. Look at that beautiful jersey, gorgeous. 81 Donruss Schmidt, 87 Donruss Schmidt. The pennant pinstripes from Leathers and Lace. What year is that? 2004 insert. Got a Century Legends Schmidt from Donruss Threads. Or is that Leaf Threads? I would think it's Leaf Thread. No, I was right. It's Donruss Threads. Okay. Of course, got to add some Reggies to my Reggie PC. Got this nice Savage Slugger from Stadium Club. Not 100% sure if I already have this card. Hope I don't, because it's a beautiful card. I love the old school uniforms that the A's used to have with that gold helmet. Pretty sick there. A Panini Select Reggie Jackson. Got a Museum Collection Reggie also. And I got a bunch of Aaron Judge for the Judge PC. Bowman Chrome. Love this insert from Topps. The Perennial All-Stars. Color match right there for the team. Not 100% sure I already have this Judge. This is from, I believe, this year's Topps run. Another card I'm not 100% sure that I already have. This is all etch. But it's really, really nice. Look at that. Nothing wrong with having multiple copies if you already have something, right? Love this 8-bit Ballers that I definitely do not have. Nor do I have this Power Players Aaron Judge insert. Bowman's Best Aaron Judge. League leaders for home runs. This one's a nice one too. And picked up some Donnie baseballs. Picked up this oversized Stadium Club card. It's a postcard sized card. Got this really sick select Donnie baseball. Not sure if I already have this Fleer 92 Donnie, but for a quarter, let's find out. The 96 Donruss, and even if I have these, when I do the team sets of Donruss and Fleer, they'll go right in there. 91 Score, the franchise. I've always liked these cards. Simple, but I think they're effective. This beautiful Donnie baseball for the 35th anniversary card. This one I had never seen before. Boomer's Baseball from Topps. I'm not sure what year this is from. 2000. That's 2025. My glasses. No, 2024 Topps. Didn't even know that this was a subset. Very nice card. And you've already seen the big hit, the big purchase I made. So this is another Donnie baseball. If I already have it in the Donnie PC, I'll see if I have it in my Topps run. And this card I had to negotiate a bit on, but I did get this sweet Matthew Schaefer Allure rookie card for what I would hope to have a Matthew Schaefer PC. Love this kid. Love the that he gets it. I love where his head is at. You got to root for a kid like that. He's such a nice guy too. I just posted a video on my Facebook page of him visiting Children's Hospital with the Calder Cup and hanging out with kids on a day that he won the Calder Cup and he should be out celebrating, but he's out with these kids, hanging out with them. It's just, you root for a guy like that. And I'm so glad that he's an Islander. He seems to love it with the Islanders, and I hope he sticks around for a very long time and gets even better. His cards have gone sky high now, so I was able to get this for under market price, and I was really, really happy to grab this and add it to. This is only my second Schaefer card in the PC, so I hope I'll be getting more in the near future. So guys, try to keep this under 20 minutes. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the cards that I did pick up and the yearbooks. If you like the video, please hit that like button, or as a lot of people like to say, smash that like button. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Please comment down below. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you want to see more videos like the one you've seen today, please hit that subscribe button. Always looking for more subscribers and more friends to make. So guys, I'll talk to you soon. I hope you have a great weekend. Peace.